Hey everybody, it's me, Timmy Flyers guy. Got a lot to talk about, and there's a lot that I need to say here on this edition of the Orange and Black Recap. I got a lot to say, so I'm gonna come right here and offer you my words of wisdom. Last night, the Philadelphia Flyers faced off against the Tampa Bay Lightning. Did not go too well. Flyers fell to the Lightning 7-0. It was a pretty tough loss. I first want to address the officiating of Wes McCauley. Wes McCauley, I gotta say this. Those penalties in the third period were absolutely ridiculous. You give the Flyers like 3 penalties in one period. That's a little excessive. That's a little excessive if you're a referee. I don't know what these referees, what their problems are, but Tortorella had every right to disagree with the call. This is America, and we have the right to disagree with certain calls. I'm telling you, freedom of speech. These referees don't realize that we have the freedom of speech to say what we want. And then Wes McCauley has the nerve to throw John Tortorella out of the game because he disagreed with the call. Yeah, Torts was yelling, but that's the type of guy he is. I don't think it was right that they threw him out of the game like that. And I don't know if John Cooper paid the referee off, because I saw John Cooper smiling on the bench. So I don't know if that's true or not. I'm not going to speculate that John Cooper might have bribed the officials. I'm not going to do that because I know John Cooper wouldn't do that. I know that's not his MO. I mean, his team, they don't need to bribe the officials because they're that good. It was a tough loss last night. And I'm going to say, yeah, I took an emotional ass whooping. We all took an emotional ass whooping last night. I took an emotional ass whooping, but I took it like a man. I took it like a man last night. And Ryan Smith said it best when he said, sometimes you're going to get beat up. Sometimes you're going to get your lunch handed to you. And I think maybe the Flyers getting beat, maybe this is going to be a wake-up call for the Philadelphia Flyers. Because right now the Islanders are on their tails right now. They got the Anaheim Ducks tonight. And then the Islanders got a game tomorrow night. But I'm going to say it right here. I'm going to tell you how much the Flyers making the playoffs would mean to me. And how much it would mean, not just to me, but to the fans of Philly that had to put up with so much crap over the years. So much BS over the years. And it would mean so much if this team could make the playoffs this year. We haven't made the playoffs since the pandemic. 2020 was the last time we made the playoffs. In 2020 sucked. Because in the playoffs, we had no fans. We had to play in that ridiculous bubble. And it sucked. And this would mean so much to this great city. So much to the people in this city that had to put up with so much crap. So many people, for so many people in this city that have a dream in their heart. A dream in their heart. It would mean so much if this Flyers team can make the playoffs this year. Right now, there are 3 scenarios here. We could be on the verge of making the playoffs. We could be on the verge of being a wild card team. And also there's that scenario that we could be knocked out of the playoffs completely. But I'm going to say it right now. I have so much respect for the Islanders and their fan base because in a way, they're underdogs, just like we are. My friend Kim, Isles Girl 3, here on YouTube, is a huge Islanders fan. One of the biggest Islanders fans I know. She goes all out because she loves her team. She's passionate, she's determined, and she has a lot of heart. She's just like me. Just like me. Just somebody that loves their team. And I want her to know that if the Islanders somehow pass us and get past us and maybe knock us out of the playoffs, I'm going to say it right now. I'm happy. I'd be happy if one of us makes the playoffs. And if Kim's Islanders make it, then I'm going to be happy for her. I'm going to be happy for her. I'm not going to be sad that my team didn't make it. I'm not saying we're not going to make it. Believe me, the Flyers are going to try their absolute best to make the playoffs. And I know the Islanders are going to do the same. And I have so much respect for Isles Girl 3. She's a great person. Her videos are amazing. She's very passionate about her team. And I'm going to be happy for her. And I'm going to do the right thing. And if they make it, I will congratulate her and her hockey team. Because I want to do the right thing. Because that's the type of guy I am. And I'm not going to be upset if this team doesn't make it. But I'm going to say it right now. This team is going to try its absolute best to make the playoffs. I know it. I know this team is going to do it. And I know John Tortorella wants to see these guys make the playoffs. It'd be great to see John Tortorella make the playoffs again. The guy deserves it. He did a hell of a job with this team. And if we don't make it, then I'm going to get ready for next season. But let me tell you something. This isn't my swan song. This isn't, because this team, I guarantee, is going to try their absolute best to make the playoffs. And I'm not going to sit here and obsess over the team making the playoffs. I'm not going to do that. Because I know I can't let something like that consume me. Because I know that we're in good hands with Danny Briere. And I know Danny Briere isn't done yet. I know he has some plans in the off-season. But our plans on making the playoffs are not over yet. This team is going to try its absolute best to get into the playoffs. A lot of people are going to say the Flyers are losers. They can't win the big one. They're not a good team. Who cares what people think? The hell with what people think. And all the Helen Lovejoys, all the Helen Bob Joyce and Travis Travises out there that want to gossip about Tortorella getting thrown out of the game. I could care less what they think. This isn't TMZ. Who the hell cares what they think? To tell you the truth, I'm not gonna sit here and give up. Yeah, I took an emotional asshole for last night, but I took it like a man. I took it like a man, because that's the guy I am. I'm from Philadelphia, the city of dreamers, the city of perseverance, the city that thrives on a challenge. I want to be challenged. I know it's going to be a challenge for this team to make the playoffs, but I want to be challenged. I thrive at challenge, and I excel when I'm challenged. And me being a disabled, wheelchair-bound man, I thrive on a challenge. I thrive on a challenge. So Flyers fans, we're not going to give up. And I know that this team isn't going to give up. I know this team is going to give it their best. And they're going to give it one hell of a fight. One hell of a fight. Come hell or high water, this team is going to make the playoffs. And even if they don't, I'm going to be okay. Because I know that we're in good hands with Danny Briere. I'm Timmy Flyers Guy, and this has been the Orange and Black Recap. I will see you in the next episode on Wednesday, when I recap the Flyers Sharks game. Have a good day, everyone, and let's go Flyers. It's clutch time. It's clutch time.